welcome to Epic English Podcast in Context. This is episode 13.
It's wonderful to have you with us.
We are so happy to be back. If you're a returning listener, welcome back to the community. We really appreciate you being here again.
And if you're new, welcome. We're very glad you found us, and we hope you enjoy learning with us today.
I am Alex.
And I am Sam.
It's great to be here.
It is. Before we get started, I just have a small favor to ask. If you could take just a moment to like this episode, it really helps our channel grow.
It does.
And maybe leave a comment. We love reading what you have to say. And of course, subscribe. That way you won't miss our future lessons.
Exactly. It's the best way to support us here at Epic. Now, I want to talk about a very important tool.
Oh, yeah.
We have a special handout just for this episode. It's a full study guide.
And you can find it in the description, right?
Right in the description below. Or if you're watching, you can scan the QR code on the screen. It's completely free, so please go download it now.
And let me tell you what's inside, because we designed it to really help you learn.
It have a few parts.
It has 4 parts. First, there's a pre-watching activity. You should do this before you listen. It sort of prepares your brain for the new vocabulary.
And then second, there's a while watching activity. This part is fun.
It is.
It has fill-in-the-blank exercises that you can do while you're listening to us. It really helps you focus.
Third, there's an after-watching activity. These are practice exercises for after the episode is finished, to test what you remember.
And finally, the handout has the full podcast script.
Which is great for reading along.
So here's our advice for the best way to study.
Okay.
First, just listen. The first time, don't stop. Just relax and try to get the main ideas.
And then for the second time, use the handout.
Yes. Read the script, do the activities. That deeper study is what really helps you remember.
And don't worry if you miss something. We have timestamps in the description. You can just click to jump to any section you want to hear again.
Okay, I think you're ready. Let's get into our topic for today.
Let's do it.
Today, we have a mission. We are learning 5 natural ways to react in English.
This is such an important skill. When you're in a conversation, you have to show the other person you're listening. You have to react. But there's a problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is one little word. Really.
Yes. Really?
Many learners just use really for everything. For surprise, for interest.
That's their only tool?
Exactly. And really isn't a bad word. It's correct. But if you use it all the time, well, it gets a little boring.
And it can even be a bit dangerous, right?
It can. Sometimes the tone, it can make it sound like you don't believe the person, like you're doubting them.
So if you tell me I bought a new bike and I say, really? It could sound like I think you're lying.
Right. And we don't want that. We want you to sound engaged and polite and fluent.
So we're going to teach you 5 great expressions for interest and surprise.
They are. Is that right? Oh, really? No way. Wow, I didn't know that. And tell me more.
These are excellent. They're going to make your English sound so much more natural.
Okay, let's start with the first one.
Let's do it.
The phrase is that right? Just listen to the sound, is that right?
I like this one. So let's label the situation. This phrase is perfect for work.
Yes, work or just listening politely.
Right. So what does it mean exactly?
It shows polite interest. It's very neutral, very professional.
So the emotion isn't super high. You're not shocked or amazed.
Well, no, not at all. You're just showing the speaker. I'm listening. I hear the information you're giving me. It's like you're confirming a fact.
I can see that. It's perfect for a situation where you need to be respectful, with your boss or a new client.
Exactly. You wouldn't shout, "No way," at your boss.
Definitely not.
So you need something calm. Is that right? It's calm. It says, "I accept this information."
Okay, let's give an example. Imagine you're at your desk at work. Your manager walks over and says, "Just to let you know, we've moved the weekly meeting to Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Perfect. You need to show you heard that. So you look up and say, "Is that right?"
It's polite, professional, and it confirms you understood.
Let's try one from daily life. Maybe you're chatting with a neighbor. You're friendly, but not best friends.
Okay.
And your neighbor says, "The mail was delivered very early this morning."
That's not shocking news.
No, but you want to be friendly, so you just say, "Is that right?" It keeps the conversation moving smoothly.
I like that. Should we do a little role play?
Yes, let's act it out. So imagine we're colleagues at work. I'll give you a sales update.
Okay, Betty.
The sales figures for this month are actually up by 10%.
Is that right? That's good news.
See? Very calm, professional.
Let's do one more, a more casual one. I'm telling you about a change to the bus schedule.
Okay.
The number 5 bus comes earlier now. It arrives at 8:0 instead of 8:15.
Is that right? I'll have to remember that.
Very natural. But there is a common mistake here, isn't there?
Yes, and it's all about the tone of your voice. The mistake is using a sharp falling tone. If you say, "Is that right?" and your voice goes down hard at the end.
It sounds aggressive.
Very aggressive. It sounds like you're questioning them, like you think they're wrong.
Right. We don't want that. So what's the correction?
The correction is to use a soft rising voice at the end. Make it sound like a gentle question.
Can you show us the difference?
Of course. So the bad way? Is that right?
Ooh, that sounds angry.
And the good way? Is that right?
Much better. The voice goes up.
Gently up.
Okay, now it's your turn to practice. We want you to repeat after us.
Ready? Try to copy my soft, rising tone. Is that right?
Let's do it one more time.
Is that right?
Great job. And that brings us to our first mini quiz.
Okay, here's the situation. We won't give you the answer. You need to guess in the comments.
And we will reply to your comment with the correct answer. So, quiz number 1. Your boss tells you the office will close early tomorrow. You want to be polite and professional. What do you say?
Is it no way? Or is that right?
Write your guess in the comments. Okay, moving on to expression number 2. This one is very common.
It is. The phrase is, "Oh, really? Listen again? Oh, really?"
And the situation for this one, I'd say it's for friends.
Yes. Friends, casual chat, socializing.
Now, you might be thinking, wait, you said really was the problem.
Ah, but we added a magic word.
Yeah.
Exactly. Putting "oh" at the beginning, it changes everything. It makes the phrase so much softer, so much friendlier.
It shows a kind of natural curiosity, right? The emotion is warm. It says, I'm interested in what you're saying.
Yes, and it's very safe. You can use it in almost any friendly conversation. It works if you're a little surprised, or even if you just want to encourage the person to keep talking.
Let's think of an example.
Yeah.
You're at school, talking to a classmate after a test. They say, I thought that exam was actually pretty easy.
You might have found it really difficult, but you can still say, "Oh, really?"
It's a nice, soft reaction.
Here's another one. You're at a cafe with a friend, and they order something unusual, like a lavender coffee.
And you can just say,
"Oh, really?" It shows you're interested in their choice.
okay, time for a role play. Let's say we're classmates. I'll start.
Good.
I actually finished our big history project 3 days early.
Oh, really? Wow, that's impressive.
See? Your reaction sounded warm and inviting. It made me feel good.
Let's try one more. We're friends just chatting about hobbies. I'll start this time.
Okay.
I started taking a pottery class on the weekends.
Oh, really? What kind of things are you making?
Oh, that was perfect. You use the phrase and then you immediately asked a follow-up question. That is a fantastic way to keep a conversation going.
So, what's the common mistake with, oh, really?
Again, it is all about your intonation. The mistake is using a flat, robotic voice.
Like, oh, really?
Exactly. That sounds so bored. Or even worse, it can sound sarcastic.
Sarcastic means you're saying the opposite of what you really feel.
And we want to sound sincere. So the correction is to let your voice move up and down like a little wave.
The O goes up, the O goes down, and then back up at the end.
Listen. Oh, really?
It sounds so much friendlier.
Hmm.
Okay, your turn to practice. Try to sound genuinely interested.
Repeat after me.
Oh, really?
One more time.
Oh, really? Excellent. Are you ready for mini quiz number 2?
Let's do it.
Here's the scenario. You're at a cafe with a good friend. Your friend tells you she hates coffee. You're a little surprised, but you want to be friendly.
Which is the better reaction? Is that right? Or is it, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Okay, on to number 3. This one is so much fun.
It is. The phrase is, "No way." And you have to say it with some energy. No way.
I love this one. The situation is definitely for friends,
Very casual.
and it shows strong surprise.
Right. This means I am shocked, or I cannot believe what you're telling me, but in a good way, a fun way.
Yes, and we have to be careful about the politeness level here. This is Very, very informal.
Super casual. This is not something you say to the CEO of your company.
No, use it with your friends, your family, people you know really well.
Let's give an example. You're at school, and your friend runs in and says, the professor just canceled class for the entire week.
Wow. Your reaction would be,
Oh, way.
right. Another example. You're walking down the street with a friend, you look down, and you find a $50 bill on the sidewalk.
Your friend would definitely say.
No way.
It just perfectly captures that feeling of excited shock.
Okay, let's role play this with a lot of energy.
I'm ready. Role play 1. We're on a lunch break from work. I'll start.
Okay.
You are not going to believe who I just saw in the elevator. It was a famous movie star.
No way. Are you serious?
See? That was a perfect reaction, full of shock.
Okay, role play 2. We're at a party. You start.
Hey, I heard you entered that big photo contest.
Yeah, and you won't believe it. I won first prize.
No way. That is amazing. Congratulations.
It just feels so good to get that kind of excited reaction. But is there a mistake we should avoid?
Oh, there is a very big one.
Okay.
The mistake is using no way for serious or sad news.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Imagine a friend tells you, my cat is very sick. If you say, no way, it sounds awful. It sounds like you're excited about it or like you think they're lying.
Right. For sad news, you should say something like, oh no, or I'm so sorry to hear that.
Exactly. So the correction is simple. Only use no way for good news or maybe neutral news that is just really shocking.
Okay, time to practice. I want you to really use your energy for this one.
Imagine your best friend just told you they won the lottery. You are so excited for them. Ready? Say it with me.
Why?
Again, with more energy.
No way.
Great. And now for mini quiz number 3.
Here is the situation. Your brother tells you he passed his difficult driving test on the very first try. You are so excited and shocked for him.
What do you say? Is that right? Or is it no way? Which one matches that high energy? Tell us below.
All right, we are on to expression number 4.
This is a really wonderful, useful phrase.
It is. The phrase is, wow, I didn't know that.
Listen to it one more time. Wow, I didn't know that.
Okay, let's label this. I would use this at work or anytime I'm learning something new. It's quite neutral.
Exactly. And let's talk about the meaning. When you say this, you are admitting that you didn't know something.
And some people don't like to do that. They want to seem like they know everything.
But actually, saying this is a very positive thing. The emotion here is a mix of interest and surprise.
And it makes the other person feel really good.
It makes them feel smart. It makes them feel helpful. It's almost like you're thanking them for teaching you something.
Okay, let's do a work example. You're trying to figure out a computer program, and a colleague comes over to help.
And they say, oh, if you just press this key, it creates the report automatically.
You would be so happy. You'd say, wow, I didn't know that.
It's a great way to show appreciation.
Here's another example. You're just talking with a friend, and they share a random fun fact.
Maybe they say, did you know that in Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig? You have to own at least 2 so they don't get lonely.
That's a great fact. I would definitely say, wow, I didn't know that.
Okay, role play time. We're in the office kitchen, and you're explaining how the new coffee machine works.
Right, I'll say, and if you press this little button twice, it grinds the beans fresh for an extra strong coffee.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. See how it validates the person who helped you?
It does. Okay, second role play. We're at a museum, and I'm telling you about a painting.
Okay.
So this artist actually painted this entire scene using only his thumb. He didn't use any brushes.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's fascinating.
So what is the common mistake here?
The mistake is stopping too soon. A lot of people just say, wow.
And wow is okay. It shows surprise.
But it's a bit of a conversation stopper. It doesn't give the other person much to respond to.
Right. The correction is to say the full phrase, I didn't know that. That part is so important because it shows you actually learned something from them. It's much more engaging.
Okay, let's practice this one. Think of a time you learned a new and surprising fact.
And repeat after me. Wow, I didn't know that.
Let's try it again.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Perfect. Which means it's time for mini quiz number 4.
Here's the scenario for you. A coworker teaches you a much faster way to organize your emails. It's a really helpful tip. You want to thank them and show that you're impressed.
What's the best fit here? No way, or wow, I didn't know that. Think about the professional setting. Let us know in the comments.
And now we have arrived at our fifth and final expression.
This one might be my favorite. It's so good for building connections.
It is. The phrase is simple but very powerful. Tell me more.
Listen to how inviting that sounds. Tell me more.
Let's label the situation. This is amazing for networking.
Oh, yes. And for dates.
Definitely for dates. Or any kind of deep conversation.
The meaning is so clear. It means I want you to continue your story.
And the emotion is pure, deep engagement. You are basically telling the other person, what you were saying is interesting to me. Please don't stop talking.
It's like giving them a big green light to continue. It's the best way to keep a good conversation going.
Let's do an example. You're at a business conference, a networking event. You meet someone and they mention they're working on a new project.
If you're interested, you just lean in and say, tell me more.
Perfect. Example B. You're on a first date. Your date mentions that they love to travel, especially in Southeast Asia.
You want to hear their stories, so you say,
Tell me more.
let's do a quick role play. We're at that business conference.
Okay. I'll say, we just launched a really challenging marketing campaign in Germany last quarter.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Tell me more.
See, now I feel invited to share the details of the project. I feel like you're actually listening.
Role play 2. We're having dinner. I'll start.
Okay.
I have this really funny story about a vacation I took as a kid, but it's kind of a long story.
Please tell me more.
Wonderful. Now, there is a mistake with this one, and it is, again, all about the tone of voice.
It is. You have to be so careful if you use a flat, falling tone. Tell me more.
It sounds like an order, like a police officer in an interrogation room.
Tell me more. We do not want to sound like the police.
No. So the correction is to use a warm, soft, inviting voice. It helps to smile when you say it.
It should feel like an invitation, not a command.
Let's practice that warm tone. I want you to smile while you say it.
Ready. Repeat after me. Tell me more.
One more time.
Tell me more.
Fantastic.
Uh-huh.
And now for our final quiz. Quiz number 5.
Here's the situation. You are on a first date. The person you are with mentions that they are writing a book. You want to be a good listener and encourage them to talk about it.
What do you say? Is that right? Or is it, tell me more? Which one will keep the conversation going? Write your answer below.
Wow, we have covered a lot today.
We have. Let's do a quick recap of the 5 expressions we learned.
Okay. First, for polite professional situations we have.
Is that right?
Second, for friendly casual curiosity.
Oh, really?
Third, for that high-energy, fun shock with friends.
No way.
Fourth, when you learn something new and you're impressed.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And fifth, to encourage someone to continue their story.
Tell me more.
And remember, we asked you 5 quiz questions during the episode.
We really want to see your answers, so please go to the comment section right now and type your guesses for all 5 quizzes.
And we promise we will read your comments and we will reply with the correct answers. We love to see your progress.
Yes, we do. Now that you've listened one time, we invite you to listen again.
If you haven't yet, download that free handout.
And listen one more time while reading the script.
It will really help these new phrases to stick in your memory.
Thank you so much for studying with us today.
Join us next time for more English in context.
See you next time.
Bye.